You know the famous Drost, the chocolate in Holland. So it's Anna Drost. Yeah, she'll give us the correct pronunciation. Do you know the expression je m'en fiche in French? Now imagine that you write fish like a fish. Anna Drost is going to talk to us about, amongst other je m'en fiche activities.
And this presentation is about the organization called Je m'en fiche. This is a Brussels-based association that is promoting young artists in Brussels and supported by Flemish government and Flemish Commission for Brussels. And it's run by a group of very talented, motivated and very serious people, as I'm a German. The name Je m'en fiche is a wordplay on the French saying Je m'en fiche, that means I don't care. And the origin of that expression came from the tendency that we perceived for a long time that mainstream institutions, cultural institutions, do not really promote young artists sufficiently, in our opinion. It is very hard for young artists, the beginners, get to the mainstream institutions, and therefore what we are doing is we organize events where young people are main acts, so they don't play as support too early to be seen by anyone at 8 o'clock, but are main acts. This worked many times. This is the event in Culture Café. It's called Taking Back Mondays, and it's been very successful. And it proved that young people, even on a day such as Monday, can attract really a lot of fans. These days, which will be the next slide, yeah. These days, young people have actually a lot of material to work with to make music. They have synthesizers, chaos pads, and laptops. There's a lot of possibilities to make music, but if you don't find an opportunity to express yourself in front of an audience, there is a risk that you start hanging around just getting bored and with nothing to do. And a lot of people, and young people have a lot of energy and a lot of great potential in them, and this is why we like to get that potential out and support them in all of their efforts, and try to make the most of what they are capable of. The next slide actually presents something that I noticed when I came to Brussels 2 years ago, when I had to register in the municipality, and this was the image of Brussels administration. I have to say it hasn't changed much since then, and it gets more complicated, but you can imagine that a person who's largely inexperienced as a young artist can have a problem, and that's where we come in with support. We support a variety of different forms of art. This is a picture from Aliena Festival in Lille, and it's entitled The Big Bang, or The End of the Big Dinosaurs. The next one, you like the next one? I love this. You know that art is very much about freedom of expression, and we try to respect that rule. We try not to be judgmental, whatever the outcome is, and whenever we think that we should intervene, we do not. The next slide. There are many ways of making music. The first, you go to a shop, you get your own instruments, synthesizers, software, etc. And the second way is actually you can make your own instruments. And this is the Trash Beats event, where a group of young musicians actually designed their own instruments on the spot using the recycled home material. Another way of promoting your artists is to get them to work together on stage and joining different styles such as music, audiovisual, and graphic, and in here they had 20 minutes to produce a work of art to the music that they were hearing playing by the DJ. Another way of getting young people on stage is to organize musical contests, and this can have some unexpected consequences, especially in your health when you're awaiting results. And this is one of the contestants waiting eagerly for a result, smoking. To demonstrate your skills as a musician, you need proper tools. Now, this is a very, very famous program to make music, and they tell me it's not complicated. What we're doing right now is the couple of Brussels-based DJs have workshops in Recyclage on how to use that program and how to make the most of it, and it will finish at the end of February. What we also do is young artists need to produce something that you can take home with you, and what we do also is produce releases. This is a vinyl release featuring full Brussels-based DJs, including Bon Zero and Grimelock, these are dubstep DJs. What we also do is we help co-producing video clips. This is the video clips by EGX. And we also always try to keep it local, always try to explore the weirdest places in Brussels possible. This is shot somewhere in Brussels. Yeah. We also have equipment for rent, as young people always not very often can afford to buy their own equipment for gigs. And we are very happy if they use it and make the most of it and make the sounds that we would never imagine exist. But we really, really would like to, well, I hope they don't take it as seriously as the cat over there. Although you may not think it, our work has some climate change implications. We mainly work locally, but we think globally. And what we also have for rent for gigs is the eco-friendly LED lighting. And we hope that we will contribute to the efforts of keeping Brussels above the sea level. We also get out of Belgium, and this is one of the places where one of the events took place. It's in Slovenia, and the entire village was like this. We still don't know what that was all about. We survived it, and we had a really good time. In light of the Privacy Day, which is today, you can follow this after this Pecakca meeting to the Botanique, the Botanical Garden of Brussels, which is, for those of you who are from outside Brussels, it's only 2 stops away, or 10 minutes walk, although in my opinion I have to walk really fast to be there in 10 minutes. The party will feature the music of some of Europe's most famous DJs and genres like dubstep, dub and UK funky. There will also be audiovisual installations and material about human rights featured by the Human Rights League. Thank you very much. I hope to see you all then.